Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you back. If you haven't subbed to the channel, hit that sub button. Like the video, it helps our channel grow. I got another video here for you guys. It's coming from Dada. Michael, he gonna give you guys an update on what he got going on and with his clemency and the process where he's at now. I'm gonna let him tell you guys in his own words.
Press 2. If you would like to permanently block your number from receiving calls from this facility, press 6. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
So, okay, once again, I'm back. Michael Wildee, the one and only Dada. I know some recognize the voice. So I got an update for y'all, for everyone who's been following along with my process and my progress on my journey to get clemency. At this point, at least trying to follow my clemency application. For those who are just hearing me for the first time, I'm currently at Lyman Correctional Facility, where I've been for about 9.5 years of my almost 19 years of incarceration for a crime that I committed when I was 16 years old. In 2009, I took the life of a young man, for which there is no excuse. I mean, I was originally given life without the possibility of parole. Since that time, I've ended up with a total of 52 years, which is still a lot. And one of the reasons that I'm attempting to file this clemency application. When I last spoke, I talked about a back and forth discussion that I was having with my case manager on which way he and my lawyer should be filling out the details of the clemency application. Who was right, who was wrong. So last week, after some emails and phone calls from the right people, I guess, explaining who was right, my case manager called me into his office and said he was going to be sending up my application the way that my lawyers did it to his boss, which I guess is the next step in the process, even though he said he still didn't agree with the way that it was done. Mind you, that was last week. The end of last week, I wake up Monday morning, Tuesday morning, and they saying I got an interview with the board. It's funny, I got to jump through all these type of hoops and obstacles just to get the right thing done. You know what I mean? Anyway, I went up there and I spoke to him for about 45 minutes or an hour. He asked me some questions, who I was, what did I want people to know about me, where I'm at today compared to...
And that a little bit to the audience on your answer to that.
So I got into it. I got into a little bit details with him. I told him that where I was at the time, young and reckless, and just I really didn't care. I really wasn't paying attention. I wasn't focused on what was wrong, what was good, what was bad, and where I'm at today compared to where I was at then. I mean, there's a big difference. Loss of life and loss of life. I mean, I see it differently. I did that. I'm responsible for that. Coming to the realization that I not only took a life too early with endless possibilities and potential that he could have had, I trapped a life in a box, with the same. And not only did I hurt, damage, and restrict two individuals, I did that to two families, When I think about my family and how they feel and how they miss me, I think about his family and how they feel and how they miss him. The difference is, one day, my family's going to get me back. His family, his mama, his babies, they're not going to get him back. You see what I'm saying? So, that's the part that I got to, face every day, That's my reality. I got to think about that. And that's what makes me feel so different about life and loss of life. It's just hard to really feel some type of way about how I'm missing out without, at the same time, feeling some type of way about what his people are going through and what they're missing out on. you know, and that's kind of how I broke it down to him, in my thought process on how it is and where I'm at today compared to where I was at then. It's just a whole nother situation. I got to hold myself accountable for my actions, take responsibility for my actions, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm attempting to do, and trying to do. You know?
I appreciate your growth. I appreciate your strength. Everything that you've been going through, the things that you have to reflect on, and you shown that you matured. You were 16 years old when you committed the crime. You came a long way, and you got a long way to go. And I feel like, you know, your time is to give back to your community and give back to those that's in a similar situation. Like, you got a story that you can tell and you can help somebody.
Yeah, for sure. Man, and I respect it. And like I said, and I appreciate the love just in general, you know, and I'm not doing it by myself. Like I said, I got people that's in my corner that's helping me. You know, thank you to my support system and, you know, my supporters, my families, those individuals that I know to be my friends, you know. Shout out to my legal team, you know, the Juvenile office, hey Jeff, all the individuals that I don't know personally but have shown support. I hope to meet you soon on the outside, hopefully sooner than later, you know. Thank you to bring it to the table for allowing me to continue this conversation, you know. Again, my name is Michael Wildee, and my DOC number is 139367. Like I said, my last name, you spell it Wildee. You know, questions, comments, support in all forms for me is always welcome. You know what I mean? Anything to help me become a better me for you. You see what I'm saying? That's how I feel.